Hello, dear learner. I am Ms. Swapnali Farande from Delonic Society's Baramati College of Pharmacy, Baranpur, Baramati. Today I am going to present topic classification of bacteria from subject pharmaceutical microbiology. Contents of this topic: definition of bacteria, structure of bacteria, classification of bacteria. After completion of this topic, students should be able to define bacteria, classify bacteria, and explain morphological classification of bacteria. Then what is bacteria? Bacteria are single cell microorganisms that lack a nuclear membrane, are metabolically active and divide by binary fission. These are visible under the light microscope. These are belongs to kingdom Prokaryote Monera. They occur in water, soil, air, the ocean, all natural environment and inside the human gut. Then definition of bacteria. Bacteria are unicellular organisms belonging to the prokaryotic group where the organisms lack a few organelles and a true nucleus. Another definition is bacteria are single cell organisms without having true nucleus or functionally specific components of metabolism that belongs to the kingdom Prokaryote Monera. This is the structure of bacterial cell. Bacterial cell made up of capsule, cell wall, plasma membrane, mesosome, cytoplasm, nucleoid DNA, flagellum, plasmid, inclusion, polyribosome and pilus. Then classification of bacteria. Bacteria can be classified into various categories based on their features and characteristics. The classification of bacteria is mainly based on their shape, composition of the cell wall, mode of respiration and nutrition. This flowchart shows the classification of bacteria. In that first, based on shape, bacteria is classified into 4 types. Bacillus means rod shape of bacteria. Example is Escherichia coli. Second one is Spirilla or spirochete means spiral shape of bacteria. Example is Spirillum voludens. Then third one is Coccus or spear shape of bacteria. Example is Streptococcus pneumonia. And fourth one is Vibrio means comma shaped bacteria. Example is Vibrio cholera. Then based on the composition of the cell wall, bacteria again classified into 2 types. Peptidoglycan cell wall, in that gram positive bacteria, and second one is lipopolysaccharide cell wall, in that gram negative bacteria. Then based on the mode of nutrition, bacteria classified into 2 types: autotrophic bacteria, example cyanobacteria, and heterotrophic bacteria, in that all disease causing bacteria are included. Then based on the mode of respiration, bacteria are classified into 2 types. First one is anaerobic type of bacteria, example is Actinomyces, and second one is aerobic type of bacteria, example is Mycobacterium. Then classification of bacteria based on several major properties, like based on morphological characteristics, based on anatomical features, based on staining reactions, based on their pathogenicity, based on cultural characteristics, based on their nutrition, based on environmental factors, based on presence of flagella, based on motility, and based on spore formation. In that first one, based on morphological characteristics. Bacteria can be classified into 6 major groups on morphological basis, like their cell shape, size, structure and their specific arrangements. You can see the different shapes of bacteria in this figure. That means Coccus, Coccobacillus, Vibrio, Bacillus, Spirillum and spirochete type of bacteria. Based on morphological characteristics, bacteria are classified into different types. In that first one is the cocci type. These are spherical or oval shells. On the basis of organisms, arrangements of individual organisms, they can be described as monococci, diplococci, streptococci, staphylococci, tetrad and sarcina type of bacteria. In that first one is the monococci type of bacteria. They are also called micrococcus and represented by a single discrete round. Examples of monococci type of bacteria are Micrococcus flavus and Monococcus spp. Then second one is Diplococci. In this type of bacteria, the cells of Diplococcus divides one in a particular plane, and after division the cell remains attached to each other. Examples of Diplococci type of bacteria are Diplococcus pneumonia and Streptococcus pneumonia. Then third one is Staphylococci. In this type of bacteria, the cells divided into three planes, forming a structure like bunches of grapes, giving an irregular configuration. Example of Staphylococci bacteria is Staphylococcus aureus. Then fourth one is Streptococci. In this type of bacteria, the cells divide repeatedly in one plane to form chain of cells. Example of Streptococci type of bacteria is Streptococcus pyogenes. Then fifth one is tetrad. In this type of bacteria, this consists of four round cells which define in two planes at right angles to one another. Examples of tetrad type of bacteria are Gaffkia tetragena and Micrococcus spp. Then fifth one is Sarcina type of bacteria. The cells divided in three planes, but they form a cube-like configuration consisting of 8 or 16 cells, but they have a regular shape. Example of Sarcina type of bacteria is Sarcina lutea. Then based on morphological characteristics, bacteria classified into bacilli type of bacteria or bacilli shape of bacteria. These are rod-shaped or cylindrical bacteria which either remain singly or in pairs. Example is bacilli or Bacillus cereus. On the basis of arrangements of organisms, they can be described or classified as Diplobacilli. Then Streptobacilli means arranged in chain. Example is Streptobacillus. Then Palisades. Then Cocobacilli, in which length and width are approximately same. Example is Brucella. Then coma shaped. Example is Vibrio. Then Spirilla means spirillum type of bacteria. Then last one is Chinese letter form. Then based on morphological characteristic, bacteria classified into Actinomycetes and Spirochetes. In that, Actinomycetes means these are rigid organisms like true bacteria, but they resemble fungi. In that, they exhibit branching and tend to form filaments. They are termed such because of their resemblance to sun rays when seen in tissue sections. Then Spirochetes. These are relatively longer, slender, non-branched microorganisms of spiral shape having several coils. Example of spirochete type of bacteria is Treponema. Then Mycoplasmas. These are bacteria lack in rigid cell wall and are highly pleomorphic and of indefinite shape. They occur in round or oval bodies and in interlacing filaments. You can see the structure of Mycoplasmas type of bacteria. Then next one is Rickettsia and Chlamydia. These are very small, obligate parasites and at one time were considered closely related to the viruses. Now these are regarded as bacteria. Then based on anatomical features, bacteria are classified into capsule and flagella type of bacteria. In that, first one, capsule. This type of bacteria again classified or divided into two types, capsulate type and non-capsulate type. Example of capsulate type of bacteria is Streptococcus pneumonia and non-capsulate type of bacteria is Viridans streptococci. Then in flagella type of bacteria, it is classified into flagellate and aflagellate type of bacteria. The flagellate type of bacteria is classified again into four types: monotrichous type, lophotrichous, amphitrichous and peritrichous type. An example of aflagella type of bacteria is Shigella spp. Then next is spore. Based on anatomical features, bacteria is again classified into spore forming and non-sporing bacteria. Example of spore-forming bacteria is Bacillus spp. An example of non-sporing bacteria is Escherichia coli. Based on staining reactions, bacteria is again classified into different types. In that first one, Gram stain. Bacteria stain with crystal violet iodine, then destain with alcohol and counter stain with safranin. Gram positive bacteria stains blue purple color and gram negative bacteria stains pink or red color after this gram staining. Examples of gram positive cocci, gram negative cocci, gram positive rods and gram negative rods are that first gram positive cocci is Staphylococcus aureus. Example of gram negative cocci is Neisseria gonorrhea. Then example of gram positive rods is Clostridium spp. Then example of gram negative rods is E. coli. Then second one is the acid fast staining. It is classified into two types, acid fast bacilli and non-acid fast bacilli. First one, acid fast bacilli. After the Ziehl-Neisel stain, the microorganism or bacteria show pink in color. Example of this type of bacteria is Mycobacterium tuberculosis. And second one is non-acid fast bacilli. After the stain, the organism will appear in blue color. Example of this type of bacteria is Staphylococcus aureus. Then based on pathogenicity. Based on pathogenicity, the microorganisms are classified into three types: pathogens, non-pathogens and commensals. Pathogens means the organisms which is able to spread disease and can cause disease. And non-pathogens means the organisms which does not cause disease. Example is lactobacilli. Then commensals means these organisms are normally non-pathogenic, but sometimes they show the disease when immunity impaired. Then based on cultural characteristics, bacteria are classified into different types. In that first one, extra growth factor requirement. On the basis of extra growth factor requirements, bacteria classified into fastidious type of bacteria. Example Haemophilus influenza. And second one is non-fastidious type of bacteria. Example is Escherichia coli. Then on basis of hemolysis on sheep blood agar, bacteria classified into alpha hemolysis. Example is Streptococcus pneumonia. And beta hemolysis type of bacteria, Streptococcus pyogenes is an example. Then a third one is utilization of carbohydrate. On the basis of utilization of the carbohydrate, the bacteria classified into oxidative type of bacteria and fermentative type of bacteria. Example of oxidative type of bacteria is Micrococcus and example of fermentative type of bacteria is Escherichia coli. Then based on growth rate, bacteria classified into rapid growers and slow growers type of bacteria. In that first one, rapid growers. Example of rapid growers type of bacteria is Vibrio cholera and example of slow growers type of bacteria is Mycobacterium tuberculosis. Then on the basis of the pigment production, bacteria classified into two types, pigment producer and pigment non-producer. Example of pigment producer type of bacteria is Staphylococcus aureus and example of pigment non-producer type of bacteria is Escherichia coli. Then based on mode of nutrition, bacteria classified into different types like phototrophs, autotrophs, chemotrophs and heterotrophs. In that first one, phototrophs. Phototrophs means those bacteria which gain energy from light. Phototrophs are further divided into two groups on the basis of source of electron, means photolithotrophs and photoorganotrophs. In that first one, photolithotrophs. Photolithotrophs means these bacteria gain energy from light and uses reduced inorganic compounds such as H2S as electron source. Example of photolithotropic bacteria is Chromatium oceni. and second one is photoorganotropes. These bacteria gain energy from light and uses organic compounds such as succinate as electron source. Then second one is chemotropes. Those bacteria gain energy from chemical compounds. They cannot carry out photosynthesis. Chemotropes are further divided into two groups on the basis of source of electron, that is chemolithotropes and chemoorganotropes. In that first one, chemolithotropes. Chemolithotropes gain energy from oxidation of chemical compounds and reduces inorganic compounds such as NH3 as electron source. Example of chemolithotropic bacteria is Nitrosomonas. Then second one is chemoorganotropes. They gain energy from chemical compounds and uses organic compounds such as glucose and amino acids as source of electron. Example is Pseudomonas pseudoflava. Then third one is autotrophs. This type of bacteria which uses carbon dioxide as a sole source of carbon to prepare its own food. Autotrophs are divided into two types on the basis of energy utilized to assimilate carbon dioxide. That means photoautotrophs and chemoautotrophs. In that first one, photoautotrophs. They utilized light to assimilate CO2. They are further divided into two groups on the basis of electron sources, that is photolithotropic autotrophs and photoorganotropic autotrophs. And second one is chemoautotrophs, means they utilize chemical energy for assimilation of CO2. Then fourth type of bacteria based on their mode of nutrition is heterotrophs. Heterotrophs means those bacteria which uses organic compound as a carbon source. They lack the ability to fix CO2. Most of the human pathogenic bacteria are heterotrophic in nature. Some heterotrophs are simple because they have simple nutritional requirement. However, there are some bacteria that require special nutrients for their growth, known as fastidious heterotrophs. Then based on environmental factors, bacteria is again classified into four types. On the basis of temperature requirement, on the basis of oxygen requirement, then on the basis of pH requirement, and on the basis of atmospheric pressure requirement. In that first one, on the basis of temperature requirement, bacteria can be classified into the following major types on the basis of their temperature response as indicated below. In that first one is psychrophiles. Psychrophiles means bacteria that can grow at 0 degrees Celsius or below, but the optimum temperature of growth is 15 degree or below, and maximum temperature is 20 degree, are called psychrophiles. Psychrophiles have polyunsaturated fatty acids in their cell membrane, which gives fluid nature to the cell membrane even at lower temperature. Examples of this type of bacteria are Vibrio psychoerythrus, Vibrio marinus, then Polaromonas vaculata and Psychroflexus. Then second one is psychrotrophs, means facultative psychrophiles. Those bacteria that can grow even at 0 degree, but optimum temperature for growth is 20 to 30 degrees Celsius. Then next one is mesophiles. Mesophiles means those bacteria that can grow between 25 to 40 degrees Celsius, but optimum temperature for growth is 37 degrees Celsius. Most of the human pathogens are mesophilic in nature. Example of this type of bacteria are E. coli, Salmonella, Klebsiella and Staphylococci. Then next type is thermophiles. on the basis of temperature requirement, the bacteria is classified into thermophils. Those bacteria that can best grow above 45 degree, these bacteria are called as thermophils. Thermophils capable of growing in mesophilic range are called facultative thermophils. True thermophils are called as stenothermophils. They are obligate thermophils. Thermophils contain saturated fatty acids in their cell membrane, so their cell membrane does not become too fluid even at higher temperature. Example of this type of bacteria are Streptococcus thermophilus and Basilococcus stereothermophilus and Thermus aquaticus. Then next type is hyperthermophils. Those bacteria that have optimum temperature of growth above 80 degrees Celsius are known as hypothermophils. Mostly archaeobacteria are hyperthermophils. Monolayer cell membrane of archaeobacteria is more resistant to heat. They adapt to grow in higher temperature. Example of this type of bacteria are Thermodisulfobacterium, then Aquifex, then Pyrolobus fumari and Thermotoga. Then on the basis of oxygen requirement, bacteria are classified into different types. In that first one, obligate aerobes means they require oxygen to live. Example of this type of bacteria is Pseudomonas. Then facultative anaerobes. This type of bacteria can use oxygen but can grow in its absence. They have complex set of enzymes. Examples of this type of bacteria are E. coli, Staphylococcus, yeast and many intestinal bacteria. Then obligate anaerobes. This type of bacteria cannot use oxygen and are harmed by presence of toxic forms of oxygen. Examples of this type of bacteria are Clostridium bacteria that cause tetanus and botulism. Then aerotolerant anaerobes. This type of bacteria cannot use oxygen but tolerate its presence. It can break down toxic forms of oxygen. Examples of this type of bacteria are Lactobacillus carries out fermentation regardless of oxygen presence. Then based on environmental factor, in that on the basis of oxygen requirement, the next type of bacteria is microaerophiles. Means this type of bacteria require oxygen but at low concentrations. They are sensitive to toxic forms of oxygen. Example of this type of bacteria is Campylobacter. Then on the basis of pH requirement, bacteria classified into different types. In the first one is acidophiles. These bacteria grow between at an acidic pH. The cytoplasm of these bacteria are acidic in nature. Some acidophiles are thermophilic in nature. Such bacteria are called thermoacidophiles. Example of this type of bacteria are Thiobacillus thioxans, Thiobacillus, then Ferroxidans, then Thermoplasma, then Sulfolobus. Then next type is alkaliphiles, means this type of bacteria grow between at an alkaline pH. Example of this type of bacteria is Vibrio cholera. Optimum pH of growth is 8.2. The next is neutrophiles. This type of bacteria grow best at neutral pH between 6.5 to 7.5. Most of the bacteria grow at neutral pH. Example of this type of bacteria is E. coli. Then on the basis of osmotic pressure requirement, bacteria classified into different types. First is halophiles. This type of bacteria require moderate to large salt concentrations. Cell membrane of halophilic bacteria is made up of glycoprotein with high content of negatively charged glutamic acid and aspartic acids. So, High concentration of sodium ions concentration is required to shield the negative charge. Ocean water contains 3.5% salt. Most such bacteria are present in the oceans. Examples of this type of bacteria are Archaeobacteria, then Halobacterium and Halococcus. Then next type of bacteria on the basis of osmotic pressure requirement is extreme or obligate halophiles. They require a very high salt concentration, that means 20 to 30%, and this type of bacteria in Dead Sea, brine and vats. Then facultative halophiles. This type of bacteria do not require high salt concentration for growth but tolerate up to 2% salt or more. Then based on presence of flagella, bacteria are classified into different types. Means Atrichus, Monotrichus, Lophotrichus, Amphitrichus and Peritrichus type of bacteria. In that first one, Atrichus means this bacteria has no flagella. Example is Corynebacterium diphtheria. Then second one is Monotrichus means one flagellum is attached to one end of this bacterial cell. Example is Vibrio cholera. Then third one is Lophotrichus means bunch of flagella is attached to one end of the bacterial cell. Example is Pseudomonas. Then fourth type is Amphitrichus. Amphitrichus means bunch of flagella arising from both ends of the bacterial cell. Example of this type of bacteria is Rhodospirillum rubrum. Then fifth type is Peritrichus. Peritrichus means the flagella are evenly distributed surrounding the entire bacterial cell. Example of this type of bacteria is Bacillus. Then based on motility, bacteria again classified into two types, motile and non-motile type of bacteria. Example of motile type of bacteria is Salmonella, Vibrio cholera and Pseudomonas, etc. An example of non-motile type of bacteria is Staphylococcus and Shigella. Then based on spore formation, bacteria classified into different types. In that first one, spore forming bacteria. Those bacteria that produce spore during unfavorable condition, these are further divided into two groups: endospore forming bacteria and exospore forming bacteria. Endospore forming bacteria means a spore is produced within the bacterial cell. Example of this type of bacteria are Bacillus, then Clostridium and Sporosarcina, etc. Then exospore forming bacteria means a spore is produced outside the cell. Example of this type of bacteria is Methylocyanus. Then based on spore formation, bacteria again classified into non-sporing bacteria. Means these bacteria means those bacteria which do not produce spores. Examples of this type of bacteria are E. coli and Salmonella. These are the some references for this topic. Thank you.